Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, Trashkin all, I'll of course be bringing you the highlights on the trip back to the Night Weaver. But I found a little something new in Cotton's film. Little alcove. And can we get a sewer count, please? Thank ya. Think it's gonna be a mutator, boss. Which I hereby deem worthy of a reload. Oh. Oh, heck. Alright, back with you in a tick, Trashkin. And there we go. Oh, hold on one tick. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there's a death pit. Found it the hard way. Let me make sure everything's rolling okay. Here. There we go. There we go. Hello. Fascinating. Bit. What the shiny hog lure has for. So it's covered in blood. It gives off a pleasing scent that whips the most reclusive game into frenzy. Used only by the most skilled or desperate woodsmen. Fran are hard-working folk. We'll run ourselves ragged if it puts even a spot of extra food on the family table. Shame how some folk like to take advantage of that. Loading guts 25 to 30 mod power to both weapons. Mod power to both weapons based on percentage of magazine loaded. You like to go deep, Trashkin. Him for a moment. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm going to consult the guide because that's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, Trashkin, it looks like step 1, put on the shiny hog lure. Step 2, vault.
Phew.
Bad idea. Precisely why we're going to do it. There wasn't enough going on in this fight. Oof. Gonna be real rough. Oh boy. The skin of my teeth. By the very skin of my teeth. Please tell me I got that footage. Twisting wounds. Now, sounds cool. Probably is. Just one little bitty problem with Apparently, it does not properly scale level according to the wiki. That might have changed. Possible. But it also might have not. So, who's to say? Oh. Just stroll on out now. Terrific. Oh, also already got nabbed by the great white ape this time. Great white ape. Or red ape, that is. So I will not feel compelled to check every single heckin' sewer grate this time. Got that out of the way. Ah, I was hoping. My hope was misplaced. Goodies you might find on your way out. Irony of irony, I thought it was going to be a straight up fight. It was one of the few where the low yield recovery ring would have probably been a good. What with its or variable. There it is. Yep, that's me for you. Find a theoretically undestroyable box. What do I do? Try to destroy it for extra loot. Well, that's going to do for this section of Highlight Trashkin. I'll see you when there's something noteworthy. Alright, Trashkin, a quick check-in. We progressed past the boss, or first dungeon boss, and we hit Huda's clock. I ran back over to train. The clockwork shop, grabbed a pinion, and because I am a slave to form and I'm down to 255 scrap. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that for spare bits. So, if anything interesting happens, I'll let you know. Turns out, though, in Cotton's Kiln, that burning house is an event, and I might have flunked that the first time. Go figure. But, you know, we saw the other side of that this time. It's so far pretty close recurrence of the last run through, weirdly enough. Well, I'll tune you in if anything new happens, Trashkin. Alright, Trashkin, so we got a shot at redemption in the Hunter's Reach here. The last time we didn't stick around to be able to traverse that far side. This time, time's going a little different. I understand it, she's going to be a fair wait. While that's cooking, I'm going to finish up the rest of this dance number, Trashkin. Well, Trashkin, that's a meg on my face. As it turns out, it takes about an hour and a half for the location to flood. Go figure. Well, I'll have to keep that in mind after the forward progresso. So, nothing to report at this time, Trashkin. Apart from some of our... Now, as it turns out, the Fey Ring is available for something else, but we snagged... Or, excuse me, the quest item can be offered to the Nightmare. Ignite Flash. Taking damage from enemies increases all damage dealt by 25% and reduces all incoming damage by 10. Last 20 seconds. They believe there's a spirit trapped inside this amulet, that its rage, that its imprisonment transferred to the wearer at need. It does sound like the kind of thing they would. What the one true king did not understand, what no tyrant understands, is that you cannot control a people with force. Eventually, they will harden like a diamond, and you will be crushed by that which had stopped, or had thought broken. Well, that's all the news we got for now, Trashkin. We'll be back. Well, Trashkin, I didn't have to wait here, but I made a decision, and this is my life for the next 30 to 45 minutes. Anywho, so I'm gonna put on some YouTube while I wait for this, Trashkin. Alright, see you at the top. Any minute now, Trashkin. Any minute now. Mile a minute action. This is the choice I made, Trashkin. Don't be like me. Alright, Trashkin. Here goes. Oh. Well, that's what I get for being impatient. Again, but with less than drowning. In just a bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Ready yet? Pistol? Named by its inventor for its ability to create a mountain of corpses with the wielder at the summit. Streamer fires a high-powered rocket that deals up to a 220 in 2.5 meters. 50. It's a grenade launcher. The Dran don't have refined training of the creature. What consume our world? They're clever, figuring out ways to throw the enemy's slings and arrows back at them and then some. Fires grenades that explode on contact with enemies, deals AoE damage within 4 meters. Dormant grenades eventually explode and can be shot to detonate early. Cannot weak spot. Well, that's all the news fit for having here. Them's the best bits. We're in a good position. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna hit the checkpoint. See you on the next development. Right, so if we offer dries... Oh, we can't offer dry slayers. We gotta be on the other side. Okay, I got a little anxious. Alright, back to it, Trashkin. Back to it. Well, Trashkin, here we are, again at the Gilded Chambers. Before the Crimson Nut Job. Now, Trashkin, I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I have gathered, I think, about 5 Crimson coins. This time we're not gonna fight. We're gonna offer the coins. We're gonna see what happens.
Lives such as yours are too short to dally with hesitancy.
Okay.
Know that you stand in the presence of the divine.
Oop.
The true heir to all that surrounds you.
Oh no.
The only one who can
Set the
stand
sound down
against
too
the
low again.
imposter who claims the throne.
The balance.
You may not be of the Fae, yet you reap the benefits of this kingdom with every breath.
Mm-hmm.
Know, strange one, that these lands and their people draw their life from my own, and shall do so eternally. For none have stood against. It is now that we
Here's the tribute.
a tithe worthy of your divine master. It is the law of the Fae that I give you this in return, and by my law, foreigner, I also give you this.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Oh, but we got a trade point out of it? The inventory? Oh, hello. Oh. Oh. OBS didn't like that. There we go. Bloody steel splinter. That's weird because Phantom stabbed us, but okay. This is your blood. It's not the first time you've seen it, of course, but it's not often one holds the reason for the death in the hand after the fact. The one true king forever remains silent about his indiscretion, due to no small part to its volatile temper. It would seem that the young prince inherited the worst traits of both sides. Well, we can make with it. It's a quick side trip, and yeah, it's gonna bomb my gain for this run, but who cares? Oh, then that trait point. Here, growth. I went and bought all the starter mods for reasons. But I like choice.
You're back.
I have a
All
theme.
right, let's see what you've got.
Blood draw. Shoots out razor sharp chain shards which impale up to 5 targets within 15 meters, dealing 10 damage. On hit, chains are pulled towards cast or dealing 50 damage split each. And apply 275 bleeding damage over 15 seconds. Result.
Bye.
Reminds me.
Anything you need?
If I remember right, the alt kill to get the crown requires the assassin's dagger. We so happen to have an assassin's dagger. And a big pile of scrap. Did I max that out?
You know where to find me.
Oh, plus 10. Yeah. Blood first, and we did melee or melee hits, increased melee hits. Oh, I also learned on picking up the shotgun a second time, you don't get cash for that. Oh no. What you get is a +1 to that. Yeah, you pick it up, you get +1 instead of scrap. Go figure. Which is nice, but not what I was hoping for. Let's see if there's anything we make with good old...
The pestilence has not yet harmed this one. Good.
Well.
Ah, smart Paxel tech. Right to business.
Blade, corrode. Oh, right, this is stuff I can make. Thunders. Good. Tender. Transference.
Beware the pestilence.
All right. Well, let's take that simulacrum of ours. Wait, do I still have a simple Blackham, or did I just trade that in to max that out? Yeah, I traded that in to max that out. Whoops. Hey, what's that? Bottle of Shadeberry. Huh. Well, I hate to say it, Trashkin. This does mean I'm gonna have to fight the freaking Crimson King again. Crimson Prince. Oy, gavay. Well, Trashkin, that definitely calls for a break and a soda. So I'm gonna get after that in just a minute. Oh, well, Trashkin, I stand corrected. Apparently eating a death is enough. Well, guess I can go back to standard format. Now it's probably a good time to read a few of the rings I picked up. The dried clay ring, which grants a stack of bulwark and increases all damage by 65% of the total damage granted by bulwark. Crude clay ring left out in the elements far too long. It's now misshapen and cracked from neglect. It may be lacking in fine craftsmanship. But if such a fragile thing lasted this long in unfavorable conditions, perhaps you can as well. Watching the Dran make attempts at higher arts, like a bird skittering up a dinner table as though it were an invited guest. It may eat from the same platter and drink from the same goblet as Faye, but at the end of the day, it's imitation. The imitation must fall to the wayside as it inescapably returns to its feral root along with time. Faye Brewing. Melee damage grants 2 stacks of bulwark for 15 seconds, does not stack with itself. You know how to start that particular pump combo. Crystals of this ring grow on the Fey world like flowers, sprouting overnight and blooming for only days at a time. They must be plucked at the precise time of day, or else the crystals crumble within hours. The imposter king is hauntingly beautiful. None can argue with this. Yet their beauty belies a terrible strength that has left foes battered. Yeah. What was that? Carl? Oh, right. We read that last time. We read that at the start. I wanted to make sure there was no backlog to speak of. Well, let's just take the door of I lost a deal. See what's awaits us. Been so long since I've held long on a cut. No idea what to expect anymore. Alright. Good pupper. Well, we got the soul tribute. Remember correctly, we'll pop back out at the asylum. Granted, I got another 2 things to do. At minimum, that'll get us directly to the asylum. She was a nice lady. Alright. Yep. Deaf to you too, friend. Deaf to you too. Deaf to everyone. And believe it or not, Trashkin, hunting those spare coins does have a side purpose. Now, you can't take the coins with you. They will despawn in further adventure modes, I do believe. There is another thing to do, but the soul tribute. And go. And on the other side, you can offer up a couple. Now, I am amazed at how many things there are to offer for a number of reasons. Mostly that I am really surprised. You're allowed to. Oh, did I goof up? Ah, now it's an entryway. I think I goofed that up. I don't think I get to carry that quest item with me. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Yeah, that one. So, Ring of Retribution. Coin. Oh, we got fucking stuff from that. I have no idea why they're still hanging out and glowing, but they're still hanging out and glowing. Ring of Retribution. Many rings have borne this name throughout Drown history, each with a different visage but the same dark legacy. Whatever its form, the ring draws power from rage and hatred. The Night Weaver now is a pitiable creature, but oh, I'm not saying she doesn't deserve death. She's a danger, that's sure. But she's full of hate, she is. That's the saddest way I can think to live. Incoming damage increases reload speed and all outgoing damage by 10% last 15. Not a bad deal. The old grinder cannon build. But we're gonna pause while I get after the other odds and ends. Run, Trashkin. Alright, Trashkin, I gotta confess. You remember those cathedral sections that I kept bypassing? These ones? These ones right here? Well, Trashkin, turns out this is a puzzle. Play Match the Lights. White flames. And bingo. I think there's the old light side, dark side routine here. And this being a light side map, nets us to the light side reward. Which is... oh. Another elite. A hecking mage. Fire. The reward was fire, Trashkin. And more goons. I am sick of billowing goons, I tell you. Seriously? Free mages wasn't enough. Had to go for 5. Or, excuse me, free mages wasn't enough. Or excuse me, 2 mages wasn't enough. You had to go for free. Let's see if they go for 4, Trashkin. Really is some gorgeous statuary around here.
Bag's full.
Huh. White pawns. Well, that's 2 rings. Let's do a quick read. White pawns. The Fae love their games, and cheating is not as frowned upon as one might think. Rings like this are coveted as an indication of one who played best. Everything came to the Fae, and life itself is but the greatest and most terrible. the game for which the stakes are the highest. It is in this context that one should know the Fae play to win uses mod power requirements by 10%. And the wood wing, which I found just, out there. A humble wooden ring of a Dran dock worker. Well, I didn't find it anywhere near a dock. Simplistic in design, but you can't deny the level of care that must have been into carefully sanding its rough wooden texture. Tell the surface was almost smooth as. The dock workers inexplicably take immense pride in their work, claiming to read the sea as though it were an ancient tome of ageless rubbish, of course, but it keeps them preoccupied and out of my sight. I have no cause for complaint. Yes, leave them to their legible waters. May they drown in them. Ugh. As a warehouse owner, if ever I heard one. Maybe a shipping maker. Increases stagger damage by 50. Well, that's a handy dandy if you're doing a stun build.
Bag's full.
Well, that fortunately concludes our business over here. Well, we've done white flames on this side of things. I wonder if it's 4 rewards rather than the 1. Well, I'll see you when next there's something interesting. We got one more section to check. The other was the High Council repeat, which I just zipped right through for the XP and netted another level in good old Medic. And we're in luck, Trashkin. We pulled fresh. Pestilence Hollow. I have no idea what's waiting for us down here. Add worse loot. Brother. Here we go. Oh. Going the right way, then not. There we go. Right first. Or not. Big old centerpiece. No obvious up to it. Well, it's the same as the puzzle toy. That's open. That's also okay. Goes.
Here they come.
Good boy, BB. Fine. Always worth checking. Nada. Let's try our luck.
Oh. Oh, good glob. Now. Slide. Slide. Oh. Oh, not what I was going for, but I'll do. Was a good boy tying him up, BB. Nice.
At the end of this gap. Interesting. Cup game? The cup game. But I have no information in free colors. So, we're gonna see if we find some information for those free colors. Please? Wow, you took forever. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hitting the wings is a valid hitbox. Okay, sometimes the wings is a valid hitbox. Ooh, treasure. Got a purple back there. I mean, if there's supposed to be a clue to this game, I got nothing. Free trade. Lying out there in the open. Yeah. Max out bigger? Or aren't I maxed out bigger? Recovery. Oh, stamina is always good. Hold on, just... Alright, that delay was to fetch my DoorDash. I got a Reuben roll. Which is exactly what it sounds like. A deep fried bit of cheese, yeah, it's basically a Reuben in a roll. It's definitely not good for your heart health, but a little Thousand Ranch on the side, or a little Thousand Island dressing on the side, boy. Alright. In theory, that's the game. I have no earthly idea if there's any information to be had in this. Just that there is a maze. Ain't nothing there. You would like the maze design overall. Check this. Anything. Oop, that went bad. That went quite bad. You're going terribly. Hey, lucky pole. Alright, we need baddies gone now.
Enjoy the burn, buddy. Got here. A dead end. Just take my frustration at the build of this maze out on your furniture. Gives us a way to shuffle this. I have no earthly idea what that is. That was a straight up... that's not dead end. That is a partial dead end. Okay. Well... let's see if this is the old inscrutable Fae with a puzzle. I've just gotta hope. I'm betting it may just be I've gotta hope. Alright. Game. Oh, tic-tac-toe, eh? Alright. Alright, so right. Fairly obvious they're not gonna yay to yay, but a gamer. I got curse.
What?
Okay. We can't move yay. Can't move yay. And unfortunately, we can't move yay. Oh. Did it again. Alright. Think. Think, damn you! Aha! Have you now? Oh, it cost me was my dignity. Play a good game, statue. You play a good game. That's probably the funnest tic-tac-toe puzzle I've played in a minute.
Oh, I like
A
that.
royal hunting bow. Okay. Postulant grants these to those who can do him. None know why. Some suspect the game is merely a gamble, that perhaps the true game, but the... Huh. It was a grave risk to go after the one true king that was known. Stakes. fought high enough by the risk. Alas, we did not calculate consequences. Yes. Light handling bow designed for hunting. High critical chance, bonus damage on weak spot hits, and a low sound probe. Can be charged for more damage. Perfect release after charge for maximum damage. So an even higher skill ceiling bow. Or you get the timing just so on your boost start. Mario Kart style. Gets you a double dash. Or wait, that can't be how that works. Well, that was a fun time. Whoa! Ugh, my follow through on that arc was bad. More stuff. Ooh, more stuff! Down on malevolence. What's that do? The ring is uncomfortable, alternatively warm, cold, slimy, prickly. Sensations sift across it like the colors of the stone itself. It is known some of the king's counselors would steal from him. He, the one true king himself, was aware of this and would often conspicuously leave valuable relics lying about for valuation. Elemental damage generates additional 15% mod power. Hello.
That's nice.
Royal Fey plate. Her Fey Royal Greaves, cover, fan braces. Nice! We can be stylish when we die. Well, that's the corner we didn't see, so... I'm gonna see if that's open now. Where I place it determines what's open. Oh, okay, I see. The game reflects the phase. You know, I do like Skewer 2.0. I don't feel it's terribly effective. I like it, I just don't feel like I'm being... Oh, hello, medical level 8. I think this has been my briefest level up to date. Do you think they juiced the progression for medic? Feels like they did. Oh, hello. I don't think every room with an adjoining doors open now, do ya? Or do perhaps where our opponent positioned closed? Oh, it's not lit. Oh, I see. So our position opens stuff. But our opponent's doesn't. That does make for an interesting line. So while we were exploring, we could have... Okay, I knew there was going to be a catch to this. So we can open nearly anything, but several positions are largely locked. Alright, well that makes me curious about what else is here. But we got a boss to fight, Trashkin. I goofed last time. This time I'm gonna not goof. Will not drop this footage, yo. Gonna carry ourselves on over to the Demented Asylum. Get down to work. Alright, Trashkin, all we need to do is shimmy on up to the courtyard. And, the Night Weaver will greet us promptly. Now, tricky part is we're gonna be trying for the alt kill this time.
My sister never told me. Never knew. So many ages wasted. And nurturing dreams. Rearing them like children. Always coddling. Never tasting. But now, NWs Juicy Plot has led to
That
some
sound design, though.
delicious outcomes. Come here, treat. This world holds such delectable
Now,
delicacies.
I'm no
for
genius,
you.
but I'm betting we're going for the heart. Yeah, I see how you get that. I'm from another planet and all. Starting off strong. We want to see that red. Kind of tricky student. Well, fortunately, Popo's up. Atta boy, BB. Okay. Got that right, but this boss is a pain. Get nabbed. Destroy the hard. Take the look shape. Don't think we did. I have to start again, Trashkin. No, I think we flunked Destroy the Heart, Trashkin. Well, other than suffer on, gonna start the fight over. But yeah, that's the big pain in the butt. You gotta race her down twice.
You will forget everything after.
Yeah, but no. Heart full of ice. AoE is almost unfair. Almost. No, it's not. I got hammered. Oh boy. Get it? Got it. Oh yeah, that's secondary state, alright. Oh boy. Whoa. Oh mama. I'm on the defensive now. Just me or someone's getting bigger. Whoa. Yep. Oh. I don't like that horse scream. There we go! And a Night Weaver finger for the effort. Woo! Woo, mama. But yeah, that's the alt kill. That's a rough one. You do not want to get grabbed by the Night Mother to leave you me. I got real lucky on this. Second attempt. I was expecting it to go a whole lot rougher because you know how it goes without kills with me. Usually I'm a struggle busting a... Over. Alright, knock that off real quick. Excuse me. Got a case of the hiccups. I think I woofed down my bar burger a little too quick. Or I'm excited. I don't know. I usually don't get excitable hiccups. But maybe. Well, let's see what the Night Mothers tell us about the world. Excuse me, Night Weaver. My brain skipped over. Oh, that gore detail's a little too good. Finger still twitches ever so often, curling towards you, beckoning. Feel a twinge of panic every time it does. I saw, but did not want to see, and so blinded myself to certain truths. Dreams were never enough. I knew this. His Majesty knew this. Her taste grew, her palate shifted, or perhaps it had always been thus. I do not know. Alright, McCabe, I am offering you materials in hammering range. I understand the radial engine work is very difficult and appreciate.
This better be good.
It is.
All right, let's have a look.
I have the finger of a dead god. Nightshade. Beyond the barrel. Neutral evade, turn to miss, granting Nightshade 5% base damage as lifesteal for 5 seconds. Perfect dodge doubles. For you high skill types out there for claws. I'll take
Okay,
it.
we're done.
Thank you. Good luck on the radial engine. Sorry to interrupt. Or, oh, that is grim. Just bolted onto some racks. Freaking death claw. Brain. Yeah, death claw style. Just racked to a mount. It twitches at sense you cannot detect. Always when a victim is fear, it smells fear. No, it plus. This wind king drove her to prey upon the wind king drove her to prey upon the fear. Did the unholy twisting of our worlds drive her mad as so many others? Does she revel in freedom she has always desired? Now that her king and tyrants fear, I have always known thee. Now that sounds like Nims to me. Fast striking claws, high critical chance, new dodge, defense, lifesteal. If I remember right, you can drop by Nims to tell her job's done. Nims. Nims, please. Cause when I threw out that footage, I threw that out too. How I threw it out? I don't remember. At least we got the other the other stuff down. Yeah. Yoinking of sundry purloined dreams, of which I only need one more. Hello, Nims. I have good news. One Fae I trust so.
Gracing me with your presence once more?
Of course.
Indeed.
Kill the Nightweaver.
I sensed as much. For she was a sister to me. Such was our bond. I take no pleasure in this. But you have taken bold steps toward easing the suffering of this world.
Oh, I hope so.
And I hope, too, that you may find what you seek.
Why, thank you.
Gracing me with your presence once more. NWs artisanship is yours to peruse.
I know I got all free, but I feel compelled to look.
Until we meet again, gracing me with your presence. Indeed, I thank you are strict. As do so. In spite of everything, your resourcefulness is quite plain. Bring the heart of one of her victims to her nest. It is your own
Alright.
hope, lest your heart become certainly strange.
Sadly, that's all the voice lines we got out of Nimsy. Oh, I don't feel like walking upstairs, so... into the night sky I go! What? Saves time. Well, Trashkin, suppose that'll do for this session. Unfortunately means, as I'm not doing the complete item hunt at the moment, that I am unfortunately bound to try my luck against the final boss again. Now the good news is that we have a lot more trait points than the last attempt. The bad news is I haven't exactly been mainlining some killer build. I just, you know, pushed everything to 20. Oh, got my rusty claws. Well, heck, man, I gotta solve that. I should take another piece of next piece of simulacrum, I swear. But I suppose I should, before I call the session, at least give you a little taste of the opening for the Awakened King. Just to give you that opening I missed. To give you a feel of that strip. Drops you into the Forlorn Coast. The start, the opening is very similar. I believe the connective tissue remains largely the same, but what draws you have vary. And that heckin' Red Prince is also one of the possible. Yeah, I walked into this. What a way to set a scene. And you get some friendly drawn.
This can't be it. Can it? This
Well, I hope not.
is what it means. All it means to know. Oh, everything we Dran didn't dare to know before. Do you know it too, stranger?
Maybe
It's a
I know lots of
terrible
stuff.
burden to know. Helpless and heavy and horrible. We were veiled before the king arrived. Unknowing, unwise, unburdened. He tore away the veil. Now we know. We know what we couldn't possibly know. He
Tell me
fell
about
from
the
the
king.
sky. Fell and filled our world with storms and swells and knowings. And the beasties. His beasties. They were here before. We didn't see them. Sneaking and stalking like that. You will. They hunt and hide in plain sight. You don't think you see them. Until you do. Once you've seen one, you see them all. Oh, but the king is killing the beasties. They must have made him mad and murderous. And once he kills all of them, then we'll be his beasties.
Oof. Not to be anything you don't want to be.
Anything else to be. We are what we are. I know me now. And to know is to know. And once you know, you can't never not know.
Can't unring that bell.
Oh, my head is full of things. Things and things. I wish it wasn't. It's too much. Too much and so much that I don't want any. I'd rather be empty. I know.
I'm sorry.
Everyone goes and is gone eventually. Even me. So long, stranger.
Stay well, friend. Yeah, to open up, they got Nims in chains, Red Bunch.
Wonders never cease. Namu, that's their name. Strange and beautiful.
I prefer Nims, but
Just like her. Rumors true. I'd like to know more, but the truth is likely to get you killed these days. I haven't felt this clear in ages.
yeah. Chains, the world shattered. It looks like killing the traitor, false king, did us zero good. If you peruse your way on up, and over, find a preacher. At least I did. Fortunately, they're not here this time. They added transforming drawn. The real... Oh, there they are. There he is.
Even me. Nothing. children. You are but fodder for the Fae's insatiable hunger. Pitiful jesters in the cruel court of life. Unwanted rebel, awash in a sea of insignificance. What do you have to lose, I ask? What could be worse than the unending pain and misery you've suffered all your days? As you are now, you are worse than nothing. You are merely the ones who suffer, who toil, who bleed, and
It's time to rise up and seize the means of
away.
Fey magic. I mean,
Sullied and forgotten, but no more. There is a way. One way alone to escape this endless drudgery. True salvation requires only accepting the warm embrace of nothingness. No, I do not speak of the numbing fear of the Fae's slavery. Never again. No, I do not speak of this searing stab of consciousness picking at our brains like a scavenger to carrion. It is too much to bear. My children, the one true king has arrived from on high to show us the way to sweet release, to the beautiful, blissful void that awaits those brave enough to accept it. We are unworthy of the exalted nothingness he offers our putrid selves.
it gets gonna loop.
In all of his magnanimousness, he holds out his hand, so we may strive for worthiness. Do you have the courage to follow him, my fellow tramp? To lay aside the misery of existence? in
But if you
favor
stroll
of
up.
everlasting solitude? To annihilate your worthless self and join something far.
Wow, this does go on longer than I
Then
thought.
listen well and heed my words. The one true king will show us the way to the solace we so desire. Deny him, and all you will ever be is a less than nothing stain on the bottom of the Fae's merciless boot. Join me, my fellow tramp. Join me. Glory to the one true king.
And just like that, got your the first mutator of the run. For the flames. You know, the first fight with him, I didn't really see the Vanguard. But yeah, these creepy crawly transformations are pretty standard. There you go.
It's over.
Yeah, the layout's very cool. I really wanted you to see that opening, Trashkin, because, this is some good expansion DLC. Yeah, I know. I just pointed up for the complete edition up front, but I just want you to know that the Awakened King does meet with the Trash Bear stamp of approval. Not strictly necessary, but it's some fun expanded lore. I feel my time was not wasted, the story was respected, and the world deepened just a little. Which is mostly what I'm after in a DLC, so on this windswept coast, I bid you adieu for now, Trashkin. So I've been your humble host, Rasp Trash Bear, full-time Trash Bear, part-time YouTuber. And reminding you until next time on Trash Tier Gaming, count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Remember to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Don't forget to play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.